Okay, in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to create a business manager, either for your business or if you have clients, how to not only create a business manager, but how to add a new client. So add a new client to your business manager. So it's kind of a confusing process. We've got this down pretty good now, and I did this video. It's good because it was the first few times we've done it, so you can see the kind of struggle a little bit. So we do it with a client. So hopefully this is a helpful video, and I will talk to you soon. Hey, this is Keith Krantz, and on this video, I'm going to walk you through how to set up a business manager. And what I decided to do, we didn't even actually plan this, so there's a lot of you're just going to see us just kind of talking back and forth, kind of uncut here, but it's us with a coaching client, a new coaching client, where we wanted to add her, first have her create business manager, and then have her add her business manager to our account. So it's a perfect situation to teach. So you can just watch us go through this and struggle through it a little bit because things have changed and stuff like that. And actually, if it's a new account, if it's her first, if she only has one main Facebook page, the primary page, and then an ad account, it's a lot easier to add an agency than you think. Basically, she just needs this business manager ID here, and then once she adds her Facebook page and her ads manager, she can add us. We don't have to request it or anything. She can add our agency, and then once she adds us as an agency, then we can go in here and we'll see her in here, and then I can add me, Ralph, Sasha, anybody on my team to that account, and we can do whatever we want. She doesn't have to add my email, in the settings, or Ralph or Sasha, nothing. All she needs is our agency ID, and that's it. We add ourselves in there. Where it gets a little confusing, and when you'll see here halfway through the video, about 3/4 through, is if they have more than one ad account or more than one Facebook page, then they don't have that option to add agency. We have to request access. That's where there was confusion, and Ralph and I kind of were going back and forth on it. I actually cut out some of the audio of us kind of arguing. I was telling him it's much simpler, but in the end, we were kind of both right, because he was talking about a situation where it was their second page, and so that add agency button wasn't there. So what I'm talking about is, if, see right there, I can't add agency, but if I'm on Keith Krantz, which is my main one, I can add agency. So same with pages. None of these, I don't have the option. So if some other business manager wanted access to this, they'd have to request access. But with my primary page for the business manager, I have that button there. So that's where there's confusion, but don't worry, we're going to walk through the whole thing, how to create it from scratch, and then how to add an agency. Oh, and by the way, this client she's a best-selling author, she's got like a best-selling fiction New York Times author. A lot of her books has been on the New York Times best-selling, and she writes like suspense and passionate love story type of books. So you'll see the image at the beginning here. It's the cover of her latest book. So it looks a little bit risque, but that's because it's the cover of her book. So anyways, just want to let you know that. So all right, enjoy, and I'll talk to you soon. So Facebook wants all people running Facebook ads to be using their business manager. So it's the best thing to do for sure. They wanted everybody to switch over the first of the year. So what you're going to do is go ahead and just type in business. Well, you could just search Facebook Business Manager in the search. Let's go ahead and just click Get Started.
There. Okay, info about my business.
Advertiser.
Category. Entertainment.
Yeah. Yep.
1 to 10 then?
Yeah.
1 to 10 there too?
Yeah.
Okay. Business name, just Arthur J. Huss.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
$912 five-star reviews in Amazon for 321.
I know.
Yeah, I've got a lot.
Holy
I don't have a
cow.
Facebook sales rep.
That is crazy.
I don't know why they liked it. It's like, I don't know. I have no idea.
We'll keep doing it. Whatever that thing is.
I mean, it's not a book I would read, but whatever.
Okay, so now what you're going to do is click on Add Accounts on the left side. I think so. Actually, you're going to add a new ad account, and you're going to claim an ad account for My Business Manager, and that's going to be your ad account. So go ahead and hit Next. And actually, you need to go back to your actually ad account and do a new tab, maybe. Pull up a new tab there and just type in up above on Chrome. Yeah, go to Facebook. Just Facebook.com. There you go. Left side, click Ads Manager. Yep.
Manage ads?
Left side. Yeah, actually, that's fine too. That works too. Now, in the URL there, go up in the URL box and see where the last number. Go ahead and highlight that 5. There you go. Copy that. And then do that step again. Cool. Now, what you're going to do is click on, see right in the middle of your page where it says Assign Agency?
Mm-hmm.
Up above there, right above that, there's a button right there. Click that. Now just copy the link that Ralph, did you put it in there yet? Or I can do it.
Yeah, hold on. Oops. You know, last time we did this, that was not in there, remember?
It was when I did it, but for somebody else. I don't know. I'm not sure what you guys are doing, but I know yeah. This is how I've always done it.
Hold on.
So this part is a little bit confusing, and this is where actually I think Ralph and I were both right, because if you're trying to, you can assign an agency to your main ad account and your main page. Now, however, if you go look here inside the settings of My Business Manager, and this happens with clients we have, sometimes they have like 3 pages. And so this happened earlier today actually with a different client. And they were on their page, but it wasn't their actual, claimed page for the business manager. So notice over here, it doesn't have anywhere that says assign agency. Okay. If I click on Dominate Web Media Demo, this is my primary page and I can assign agency there. Okay. If I do ad accounts, same thing. So it's not on there unless like the main one is. Okay, so Keith Krantz is my main account, so I can assign agency there. That's where it's confusing. If you've got more than one, then it doesn't have that. And the way to do that, that's when we have to actually request access. So in this example, Julie here, we don't even need to request access. We just have to give her our agency ID, which is right here. If I go to info here, this is my business manager agency ID here, business manager ID. So we put that in the chat. I said, copy the link in the chat. I meant the number. So she copies that, pastes that into here, and she does that for her page and for her ad account both. Okay, so if you're back here and you're on a page or an ad account that doesn't have that, then the agency has to request access. So then what we have to do is we go like this. We just have to add new page. Okay, so I can put add new page and I can just request access to a page, and then same thing with ad account. add new ad account, and then I request access. So I will just request. I don't want to claim that. I just want to request access to another client's account. So now we don't have to request access if it's a new client and all they have is one primary page and one primary ads manager. It's a lot simpler. All they have to do is just copy our business manager ID, paste it. Once they do that, then we can go inside here and then add anybody on our team to their account. So what happens is after they add, which you'll see here in a second, but once somebody adds us, like here, we're not going to have any access until I go ahead and add, like I added Ralph and Keith here. When they first add us, it's going to be over here, but nobody on my team is going to be assigned to it yet. So we have to do that right here. Now I can assign anybody on our team there that way. So, which you'll see here in a second in the rest of this video. So there we go. Now grab that link in there, copy and paste that. But it might not have been actually for some stuff when you guys are doing that. So Facebook sucks.
Did I get the wrong thing?
Maybe there's a space. Sometimes there's like a space bar or something, like at the end, at either end when you copied and pasted it.
Yeah, that's
There.
it.
Yeah. So go ahead and put the top ad account admin. Cool.
Oh, I think we were requesting page access and ad access.
Yeah, and we don't need to request
page
either.
access.
We don't need to request
Right.
either as long as they do it exactly how we're doing it now. Because
So could we be added as a page admin too?
yes,
Click on pages on the
now
left.
she just did that. We go into our settings. All we have to do now is go into our settings, Ralph. We don't have to. She's done on her end.
Yeah.
All we have to do now is we go to pages and assign us, me, you, whoever's on our team to her account should be in there now, and so should her ad account. Updated quite yet. So, oh, actually no, you got to assign agency. Go ahead and hit assign agency to your page, and do the same thing. Perfect.
Might have been because that was an Australian account before.
Could be.
You know what I mean? Maybe that.
Yeah.
So anyway, cool. Perfect.
Sweet. Okay, so
I'll assign us.
and then now we're good. So now we can go in there and look around, kind of take a look at things, go from there. So what Ralph just said there, he just mumbled, I'll go ahead and add us. He meant he'll go into our business manager like I just showed you and select her account, and then he would go and they would add Ralph, me, and Sasha into that. So now we can manage it. So now we can add anybody on our team that we add to a business manager to that account. So if I want to add more people to my business manager, I go here. Okay. So I go to people and then I can add new people. Okay. So in your business manager, you're going to live a lot in the settings here in pages and ad accounts. So you just have to know info is where you get your ID if that's what if you're an agency, okay? And then if you are just trying to do this for yourself, then it's still the same thing. You're still going to kind of live in the settings a lot. But then when you want to start getting in and working in your ad account, you just click there. And in here, what you do now is you just go click on whichever one. So let's say I want to click on this one. And it just looks like my normal ads manager once I'm in there. So, and then I want to go back, I just click here. If I want to click into my account, I can do that. So I can just go work in there. Okay. So let's see here. So hopefully that helps. It's very confusing, as you can see. Let me pull back into the settings here. The big thing to know is that ad account and page is separate. So when they're adding, when a client is adding an agency, they need to add, when you're creating the business manager itself, you've got to add your ad account and your page. So your ad account and your page in here. Okay. So Hopefully that's helpful, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.